Good morning, Twin Flames. I am divinely guided. I want to do it's Wednesday, October the 18th, maybe the 19th. But we're picking up on energy, so I want to do a divine masculine reading to his divine feminine. What the divine masculines are experiencing collectively today, and what the divine feminine should know if you're not in communication, what they want to tell you. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, I did get this energy with the divine feminine readings today too, so I do feel like instead of holding on, they're letting go. I think they're finally letting go of their past, letting go of their past lives, and letting go of their ego. I think they realize that their life just doesn't serve them, and it's not gonna get any better. And the more that they hold on to it, I truly believe they realize that it's just gonna get even worse. So I feel like they are letting go of their past and their egos. Have the Four Swords. They are healing. I do feel like the divine masculines, the beginning of this month, went through something really like a big tower moment, probably to get them to make choices and to take those choices into action so that they would make the move that they needed to make to get rid of their past life. But I feel like with the Four Swords, there's a lot of healing, not only for the divine feminines, but the divine masculines as well. Whatever they've been through is requiring them to just take time for themselves and to heal something that could have been very traumatizing for them. So we have to remember that they're not just not talking to us because they just decided, I just don't want to talk to her. They go through tower moments, they go through chaos, they go through havoc, and they go through things that are very traumatizing, and that requires a lot of healing and a lot of support. So we've already got two fours, and we know with fours there's a lot of angel protections around the divine masculines right now, and divine feminines, keep that in mind. This is somebody that you love and you care about, and they're no longer juggling. They are no longer juggling. They've made a choice. They were juggling whether to leave their karmics to move forward with their divine feminines, and they're not juggling anymore. They know what they want. Now they just have to heal themselves and rebalance their energy. You know, they don't want to come to you mad, frustrated, hurt, painful. They want to come to you when it's right. But they have made their decision, and they've chosen not to juggle the heaviness of a karmic cycle and to accept the goodness of a twin flame connection. We have the Eight of Swords. They know that they were in something that they felt trapped in and that they couldn't release themselves from, but they are finding the strength and the courage to walk away, to take off the blinders, to realize you're not being held back. The only one stopping you from making this move is you. They're not going to keep staying in that mental entrapment that made them miserable. They're not going to allow karmic people in their lives to make them feel guilty, to make them feel obligated to staying in a situation that isn't healthy for them. You know, and that's what mental entrapments do. You get trapped because you don't want to leave, because you fear, not for yourself, you fear for the person that you walk away from. You fear for your children. You fear for what other people will say or think about you, and that's why people stay in toxic situations. And they, you know, the divine masculines were trapped for a long time, but they're coming out of this entrapment and these feelings of I can't move on because of what it's going to do to other people, and they're going to say no, I am moving on because what it's going to do for me. And that's what happens when you release yourself from Eight of Swords energy. You start to love you and think about you. And they are growing spiritually. They are growing into divine beings. And growing spiritually means nourishing their soul, nourishing their mind, nourishing their hearts. Listening to their guidance, because they are being divinely guided just like we are divinely guided. And they're growing spiritually because they are listening to their divinely guidance. And nobody is going to receive divinely guidance that's going to cause other people pain. That's not what divine guidance is. Divine guidance is accepting heaven for yourself, because you are a person and you deserve love, and you deserve to be treated with goodness and kindness. And that's not how they're treated in their karmic cycle. And they are growing spiritually because they're not allowing anyone to keep them in that karmic bubble where they're not healthy, where they're not happy, where they feel toxic behavior. And that's how divine masculines grow spiritually, is by accepting love on different forms. Things are really coming into balance in the twin flame connection. Divine masculines are releasing the negativity and accepting positivity. They're releasing toxic ways of thinking, and they're accepting positive ways of thinking. They are really starting to allow themselves to accept love and accept the passion that they feel, to embark on it, to really enjoy the memories that they've spent with you. And that's how they're coming into balance. They're starting to accept the love that you showed them before you went into separation. And that love is healing for them. It's helping them heal. And with the Ten of Swords, the painful cycle has ended. It's complete. I know that I have gotten some energy that my divine masculine moved out of his family home. And, I've been very aware of my own personal journey for within the last year. And I know that if that's happening in my life, on my journey, then that's happening for a lot of divine feminines who are in separation. Their cycles, their karmic cycle is coming to completion. And I think with the energy this October, I know I tapped into divine masculine's energy, and I finally really felt the numbing pain that they are going through. And that's why God requires compassion from their divine counterparts. You have to have compassion for them because they go through numbing pain that may even be nothing like the pain that the divine feminines go through. And that's just something that we learn on this journey, but their pain is coming to completion. The karmic cycle is ending, and it's ending for good. There will be no more back and forth. Just like divine feminines have to end their karmic cycles, and their karmic cycles come to end, so does divine masculines. So just know, divine feminines, they are walking away from somebody, and they are walking towards you. With the Devil, I feel like all of that toxic energy, that toxic relationship, that's the completion. That's the painful ending. And it is painful. People will say, well, why is it so painful to walk away from someone so toxic? Well, toxic people are toxic. And if they know that you're walking away from them, they create chaos. They create havoc. They're karmics for a reason. And, you know, when you start to feel all of that toxic behavior that they create for the divine masculine, it stops the divine masculines from leaving, because they go into fear and they don't want to deal with the drama. They don't want to deal with the karma. But these divine masculines are releasing themselves, because they're letting the ego, they're letting go of their ego, and they're accepting love. And they're releasing the chains, the binds in this connection, and they're growing spiritually, and they're loving themselves. And loving themselves means I want to wake up with the person that I look at into her eyes, and she sends my world on fire. I don't want to keep acting like I don't have feelings for her. I don't want to keep acting like she doesn't mean the world to me. I don't want to keep denying her and causing her pain. Because they cause you pain when they come, and then they cause you, you're happy when they come back, but when they leave, that pain is pain. It's true pain. So we have Prince Aeschylus. I really feel like they really need that kindness from their divine feminines. And I do feel like the divine masculines are going to reach out. I know me personally, I've been getting messages that he'll be reaching out to me soon. And I know that when he does, I'm going to act in kindness, because I know that he's gone through a lot of pain, and I don't want to cause him any more pain. So when he does come, I know that I'm in a place in my journey where I have forgiveness and I have compassion, and I will not cause him any more pain, because I know he's such a good person. And remember, divine masculines, they make choices based on what they think is best, not to hurt people. And they see us as Juliet. You know, they get to witness what a karmic person is in truth. See, the karmic hides their truth from the divine masculine until you enter into their lives. And then the divine masculine, he starts to raise his vibration a little bit. And as he raises his vibration because of you, the karmic, her actions begin to stand out to him. And he maybe things that he didn't notice about the karmic before, he notices them now. And the more and more he grows on the journey, the more and more he sees that she's not the Juliet that he thought he was with. You are. You showed him what a independent, strong woman is. Someone who's beautiful inside and out. That's what they see when they see you. And when they go home, they don't have that. And they don't tell you, they hide it. They keep, it's called a false mask. But to them, you are Juliet. So remember, be strong. Show that you're independent. Show that you've been working on yourself when they come back to you. Show that how much you love yourself, and show that, hey, I'm a forgiving person, and I forgive you. I love you, and we're both growing together on this journey. And that is beautiful, because they are going to come back. When they do come back to you, they're going to be upbeat. They're going to be frenetic. They're going to have this wild energy for you. And they're going to want to laugh with you and smile with you and just enjoy your company. And they're going to show you that I am devoted to you now. And I'm sure some people will apologize if apology is necessary, but you won't even need it, because you're just going to be excited and happy that your twin flame is back. So if divine masculines could tell divine feminines anything, what would they say? You are the love of my life. Yep, that's exactly what they would say. And And that's what they're going to say when they come back. They still have growing to do. They're still healing. But just know, you are the love of my life. I still have growing to do. They're going to admit to you that I abandoned people to make myself feel important. This is why they walk away from you. Because they don't want you to know that they're hurting inside. They don't want you to know that they're living with false masks. They don't want you to know that their life isn't glorious in how they portray it. They don't want you to know because they love you and you've affected them. You made them vulnerable. And they want you to think the best of them. So they run away from you. And when they run away from you, they feel empty without you. They never feel that connection when they're not. I mean, they feel it because you are connected. But they go through life feeling this emptiness. And when they meet you, they're already born feeling this emptiness. And then, because when you're a true twin flame, no matter how many relationships you're in, there's always something that feels incomplete about the relationship. And then they meet you. And then they feel what that completion felt like. Like, oh, wow, this is somebody that makes me feel something that I've never felt. And then they go away. And then they feel that emptiness. And I think that's a lot of the reason why we go into separation as twin flames on this journey, is so they can't feel that emptiness without you. They are making a lot of actions, but this is a journey of spiritual growth, and they have to feel that confidence. They need to feel that confidence, and when they still feel like you deserve better than me, then they can't really come forward to you, because they have to come forward to you just the same way you have to come to them, positive and happy and whole. And they have to know that you deserve him and he deserves you, and that's why you become higher vibrating beings, because you value each other so much more, and you value yourself. I was pretending to be someone else, and that's the false mask. They were pretending that they didn't care. They were pretending that they were happy in their homes. They were pretending that they had everything figured out. So, any messages for the divine masculines? We got clarity and wholeness. They know, they have received the clarity. They know that you are their completion. They feel empty without you. They are receiving the clarity that you make them whole, because they feel empty without you. So that is what's happening with Divine Masculine's current energy. Today is Wednesday, October the 19th. Just stay positive, stay high vibrational, and focus on love, because love is what brings this connection together. Have a blessed day.